Welcome to Mercho Insider. Today we're going to talk about Joseph Murphy's incredible book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Look, this isn't just a book, it's a kind of map that shows us that an amazing power is hidden within us, a power that can change our entire lives. It teaches us that our deepest thoughts and beliefs are what actually shape our reality. So, what are we going to explore on this journey? First, we'll try to understand the secret that exists within all of us. Then we'll learn how our two minds, the conscious and the subconscious, work. After that, we'll see how belief becomes the greatest law of life. Then we'll discuss some practical techniques you can use to change your reality. Next, we will uncover the secrets to health, wealth, and success. And finally, we will summarize it all by understanding how your mind creates your world. So let's start from the very beginning with the fundamental questions we all ask ourselves at some point. These are the questions Joseph Murphy raises right at the start of his book, and honestly, they are the foundation of this entire discussion. Have you ever wondered why some people achieve every success in life while others, despite perhaps working just as hard, fail? Why do some people always seem so calm and happy while others are always victims of anxiety? Murphy says this is not a game of luck or chance. The answer to all these questions is hidden in a very deep reality that is at work inside every person's mind. And this is where the central idea of the book comes to light. Murphy states very clearly that the answer to all these questions is not in the outside world, in circumstances, or in other people, but within ourselves. The answer lies in the relationship and workings of our conscious and subconscious minds. The truth is, there is a treasure house within you, but most of us don't even know how to use it. So, what exactly is this inner world? How does it work? To understand this, we need to understand the two parts of our mind. Murphy describes them as two separate but interconnected minds, and their relationship affects every aspect of our lives. These examples are perfect for understanding this difference. Think of your conscious mind as the captain of a ship who thinks, makes decisions, and gives orders. It operates on the basis of logic and reason. Meanwhile, your subconscious mind is the ship's crew and engine room, which obeys every command from the captain without question. It doesn't know if the command is good or bad, right or wrong, it just acts on it. Similarly, your conscious mind is like a gardener who chooses the seeds, and the subconscious mind is like fertile soil that will grow any seed, whether it's a flower or a thorn. Whatever thought, idea, or belief you plant in your subconscious, it will bring it forth into reality for you. The most powerful example of this nature of the subconscious mind is hypnosis. In a state of hypnosis, when a person's conscious mind, the captain, is asleep, their subconscious mind accepts everything it is told. If told they are a cat, they will start behaving like a cat. This proves that our subconscious mind does not argue, it doesn't ask questions. It simply accepts the given instructions and starts implementing them. And when we understand this relationship between the conscious and subconscious, we arrive at the greatest law of life. This is the law that builds the entire structure of our lives and decides our destiny. Here's a very important point to understand. Belief doesn't mean a religious creed or custom. It simply means accepting any thought as true with all your heart. When you accept any idea as true, it gets imprinted on your subconscious mind. And as we've seen, the job of the subconscious mind is to turn that idea into reality. Whatever you believe in, your life will become exactly that, whether the belief is positive or negative. And you know what the problem is? Unfortunately, from childhood, our society, the people around us, and sometimes even we ourselves keep telling ourselves negative things. You can't do this. You will fail. The circumstances are terrible. When we hear these things repeatedly and start to believe them, they become part of our subconscious. And then our subconscious starts creating situations in our lives that prove these negative beliefs to be true. But the good news is that the solution is in our own hands. Just as negative suggestions work, positive suggestions work in exactly the same way. This is called autosuggestion. It means you can consciously reject negative thoughts and, in their place, plant positive and constructive thoughts in your mind. You can tell yourself that you are successful, you are healthy, you are happy. When you repeat these positive thoughts with feeling and conviction, you reprogram your subconscious, and it begins to shape your life accordingly. Now that we've understood the principles, the question is, how do we use this in practice? Joseph Murphy has provided several powerful techniques in his book through which we can convey our desires to our subconscious and shape our reality according to our will. Let's take a look at some of them. One of the most powerful techniques is visualization. The method is to sit in a relaxed state and create a very clear mental picture of whatever you want to achieve in life. And don't just see it, feel it. If you want a new house, imagine you are living in it, walking through its rooms. Feel the joy of that achievement. When you do this, you are giving your subconscious mind a clear blueprint, and like an expert architect, it starts working to turn that map into reality. Listen to this powerful example. It shows the power of this technique. This young man didn't just dream, he kept that dream alive in his mind. He felt his success in advance and believed in it. As a result, his subconscious accepted this belief and arranged circumstances in such a way that his dream became a concrete reality. Another very simple but equally powerful technique is the gratitude method. In this, you start giving thanks for your desire even before it is fulfilled. For example, if you want a good job, you repeatedly say with deep feeling, "Thank you for that wonderful job." When you generate the feeling of gratitude, your mind shifts from a mindset of lack to one of abundance. A grateful heart attracts the creative forces of the universe. This story tells us how a man, despite his desperate situation, filled his mind with the idea of wealth through gratitude. He changed his thinking, and his external reality changed automatically. He met someone who could help him, and his financial problems were solved. This was not a miracle, but the result of the law of the mind. So now the question is, how can we apply these principles and techniques to the three biggest areas of life: health, wealth, and success? Let's see what Murphy says about this. Regarding health, Murphy's view is very direct and clear. He says your subconscious mind is the creator of your body. It made your body, and it also knows how to heal it. Illness is an unnatural state that arises when we go against the natural flow of life with negative thoughts like fear, worry, anger, and hatred. If you want to be healthy, remove these negative thoughts from your mind and fill your subconscious with the idea of perfect health. Imagine and feel that you are completely healthy. In the case of wealth, a major principle is how you think about money. If you are envious of rich people, consider money to be evil, or believe that money is the root of all evil, you are subconsciously pushing wealth away from you. Remember, you can never have what you condemn. Instead, rejoice in the success of others and believe that wealth is a good thing that can benefit you and others. And finally, for success, Murphy gives a three-step formula. First step, find the work that you truly love to do. Second step, specialize in that work. Become the best expert in your field. A third and most important step, make sure that your work is not just for you but for the good of humanity. When your desire includes the spirit of service to others, all the forces of the universe come to your aid. All these principles, techniques, and examples lead us to a very deep and profound truth, a secret that great thinkers and philosophers have spoken of for centuries, and which is the true center of our lives. The essence of this entire book is hidden in this ancient wisdom, as within, so without. This means your external world is just a reflection of your internal world. Your circumstances, your relationships, your health, your financial situation, all of it is the result of your inner thoughts and beliefs. If you want to change your outer world, you have to change your inner world. The famous philosopher Emerson expressed this beautifully. A man is what he thinks about all day long. We become what we think about all day. Every thought, every idea is shaping our personality and our destiny. We are writing the story of our lives every moment. The only question is, are we writing this story consciously or unconsciously? So in the end, only this question remains. That great treasure, that infinite power is within you. You have the choice of which seeds you plant in the garden of your mind. What blueprint are you creating in your mind today for the masterpiece of your life? Is it a blueprint of success, happiness, and health, or one of failure and despair? The choice is yours. If you found this analysis useful and feel it can bring a positive change to your thinking, please like, subscribe, and be sure to share it with your loved ones who want to make their lives better and more successful.